So this is a book called English the American Way, and this is an EPUB file incorporating a lot of audio files. So Unit One, new friends. You're gonna see that Unit One is Unit One. Huh? So just you know skip the first part of the book and get started. Let's get started. Okay. So you're gonna hear a woman talking.
Hi there. New country, new friends. But how do you meet them? Making new friends is an exciting part of moving to a new place, but sometimes it's hard to know just how formal to be with new people. Americans are usually very casual. They're also very friendly. This is a good thing, but it can be tricky. Everyone knows that good old basic English phrase, hello, it's nice to meet you. Oh, yeah, we bet you were ready for that. Well, you may be ready, but then you may be surprised to learn that you won't hear that phrase very often. Hello, it's nice to meet you is okay for first time introductions, but when friends meet socially, the conversation will probably sound more like this.
So this is a dialogue. She's talking about, she's using different vocabulary you can find on the next page, which is here. And casual, simple, not formal, to hang out, to just spend time with friends with no special activity, not to hang around, it's the same. Uh, this is hectic, very busy, um, very challenging as well. Tricky seems simple, but it's a little complicated. And I want to show you something. I hope I can. To put a lot of money, to spend a lot of money. Let me just go back in. I don't know if it's gonna work. No, it's not gonna work. Um, Tricky, to be tricky, to be tricky is not always telling the truth. Okay, not really honest. A trick. It's a trick. We talk about the person who does all these different tricks. It's a trickster. Okay. But anyway, we'll see that it is true. The friendliness in America is there, but you can always find some bad people as well. So it's nice to meet you, or it's nice meeting you. Also fine. Oh, it was nice meeting you. Nice talking to you as well. Nice talking to you. So now we're gonna listen to the dialogue. Okay, so track number 2. Let's go for it.
Hey, Leah. It's good to see you.
You too. I haven't seen you in a few days. How are you? How's it going?
Not bad. I'm so busy with the classes I'm taking. How about you?
I'm okay. I know you're busy with classes. My job's really hectic this time of year, too. What's new with you?
Nothing much. I'm on my way to the mall. I need some time off. Do you remember Lana? She's there. She's always at the mall. I think a lot of our friends plan to just hang out at the mall tonight.
Who? Oh, yeah. I remember Lana. She's the one with the scary looking dog. I don't want to hang out with that dog.
You aren't afraid of that little tiny dog, are you? Well, I'm sure Rover isn't at the mall.
Actually, I'm headed to the mall later anyway. There's a huge sale going on. I think they're open extra late.
Great. Maybe I'll see you there.
Sounds good. We're both good shoppers. If I get there before you leave, maybe I'll see you. After all, we aren't leaving until we see all the sales. And I'm not leaving until I have some cute new shoes.
Okay, so we have Leah or Leah and Alan. Okay, and here we have different expressions. So it's good to see you. Okay, it's nice to see you. Good to see you. Okay, I haven't seen you in a few days. How are you? How's it going? Not bad. Okay, not bad is like in between. It's like well, it could be better. It's not nothing really new. Not bad. It's not literal. It's not sarcastic. It's just a common answer. How are you? Not bad. It's not pessimistic. Huh? It's okay. It's fine. It's in between. Um, I'm okay. I know you're busy with classes. My job's really hectic this time of year too. What's new with you? Nothing much. I'm on my way to the mall. I need some time off, a break. Do you remember Lana? She's there. And to hang out, to hang around. Same old, same old. Huh? She's the one with a scary little looking dog. We have some kind of a compound here. I don't want to hang out with that dog. You aren't afraid of that little teeny tiny dog, okay, tiny dog, are you? Well, I'm sure Rover isn't at the mall. I think dogs are not allowed. Actually, I'm going to the mall later. Anyway, there's a huge sale going on. I think they're open extra late. Great. Melby, I see you there. Sounds good. It sounds good. Sure, you know. We're both good shoppers. If I get there before you leave, maybe I'll see you. After all, we aren't leaving until we see all the sales, and I'm not leaving until I have some cute new shoes. Okay, it's reality. Huh? It's not like an expression. She wants to buy cute new shoes. And it's like a favorite sport, shopping in America. I get there before you leave, before. So, they're not like telling, you know, they're not on a date or they're not going there, for sure together. He's like, hey, maybe I'll see you there. Okay. Um, so she's headed to the mall. What did he say? I need some time off. He's gonna hang out at the mall. Doesn't mean like he's gonna see her, he's gonna meet her, they're gonna hang out somewhere. It's like, hey, if I see you, maybe we can do something together. So, huge sale, etc. We have the vocabulary here. Huh? Very, very, very big, huge. Mall, shopping center, shopping mall, sales to be on sale. It's a sale, short time of lower prices in a store or discount. Boxing Day, Black Friday, and so forth. Time off is a relaxation time for yourself, away from work, but you can also use it as an expression like if two people are fighting, verbally or physically, you can say, hey, time off, stop. Okay. Of course, people will say stop if there is a big fight, but you can also use this expression if a kid is going nuts, has a tantrum. It's like, hey, time off. Okay. So, to be tricky, we saw that. Hectic, I'm headed, I'm going. And when people ask, how are you, they are really just saying hi. This is not a good time to talk about your health. The mall, and it's true, okay, it's a bit cold, but it's just the way it is. So people have to get used to it. And the mall isn't just for shopping. Many young people go to the mall to hang around with friends. In a city, however, the place to be might be downtown. Okay, so we have the vocabulary, we have a dialogue, we have an explanation, now we have the pronunciation. Let's play the audio.
Pronunciation pointer. In spoken English.
Sorry, this is a layout. Probably it's, let me see if I can change a bit. Because sometimes, okay, let me see if it's gonna.
Pronunciation pointer. In spoken English, we often drop the ing ending of words. This means that how's it going will sound like how's it going. Nothing sounds like nothing. Another very common spoken difference is the word you, which is usually unstressed and sounds like yeah. How are you doing will sound like how you doing.
So it's true, huh? The G is not pronounced, and how you doing? It's not. Don't exaggerate the sound as well. Don't say how you. In some states in the South, there's an expression you can use. In Canada, you can hear it in some places. Farmers, like y'all, which means you all. You all. Sorry. There is a moving company that is called U-Haul. You can rent trucks, vans, cars, let you move one thing to one place to another one, from one place to another one. Okay, so you all, it's another contraction. We don't pronounce everything. It's like combining a lot. It's like swallowing a lot of words together. And how's it going? how you doing? You're gonna hear some hiya, how you doing? It's quite hard. The grammar, it's just about the contractions. There's nothing really complex here. Am, your, it's, she's, his, theirs, we're, there. Okay. After we have the negative forms, it's just adding, you aren't, he isn't, we aren't, etc. I hope the cops are not gonna bother me right now, and the siren, you can probably hear the siren from very, very far. And now we have meet the neighbors, let's say.
Meet the neighbors. Although Americans are very friendly, they are also rather private. You may be surprised to know that very often people don't even know their neighbors. In a big city, it's very possible that people living in the same apartment building won't know the people next door. In the suburbs, it's not unusual for neighbors to wave from their cars or to say hi across their yards, but not to know their neighbors' names. Have you noticed how many houses have fences around them? It may seem strange, but it's really just an example of how much Americans value a sense of privacy, especially at home. Friendly, but private. Now, that's tricky. Of course, some neighbors just like to party all the time. Oh boy, that can be a problem.
Okay, cops are going nuts tonight. So this is true. You can be invited, to some parties, neighborhood parties, or your neighbors can be very cold, very distant, or very respectful. They just don't know how to deal, with to socialize. It's what we say. They don't know how to socialize with their neighbors. Okay, a suburb around the city next door is like, well, it's your neighbor, your right neighbor or your left neighbor. If it's in front, it's like across the street or your front neighbor as well. The yard is like a garden, okay, surrounding the house, so it can be the front yard or the backyard. It's tricky again. We are using the same expression. And it's true, some neighbors are very nice. When they see you moving somewhere, they can knock on your door, they bring some stuff, they want to get to know you, they want to chat, so, you just play the game. But, some people are also very respectful and they don't want to be bothered or bother anybody. Okay, so it's fine. So now, on the next page, we have the dialogue. Okay, finish the dialogue. Up.
Hi, I'm Leah Chen, your neighbor from around the block. We're having a barbecue Saturday, and we thought you might like to come. Lots of the neighbors will be there. Jay and Ramon are coming too. They're your neighbors across the street.
It's nice to meet you, Leah. I'd like to come, but I'll be working all weekend on a big project for my job.
Well, if you change your mind, come on over. You're welcome to come, and I think it will be fun for you to meet all the neighbors.
Thanks. By the way, I've been meaning to talk to you. I hope my dog's barking doesn't bother you.
Actually, I wanted to talk to you about that. When you're gone during the day, the dog barks all the time. It's driving me nuts.
I'm really sorry. I'll keep the dog in the house when I'm gone.
Thanks so much. I hope you'll come over for some burgers and dogs on Saturday. And drop by our house to visit any time.
Okay, so you notice something like, okay, so around the block is like from one street to another one. It's just, the block of houses, from one street to another one. We're having a barbecue Saturday. You're noticing that she's not saying on Saturday. In American English, Canadian English, you can say that. It's fine. It's not a mistake. It's spoken English. You can make this pseudo mistake. She could have said we're having a barbecue on Saturday. It's fine. And you might like to come, so it's not a certitude, it's the opposite. Lots of neighbors will be there. You add a "you" for the British spelling. And there are neighbors across the street. Nice to meet you, nice meeting you. Okay, I'd like to come, but I'll be working all weekend on a big project for my job. So she's saying, like, if you change your mind, she can imply probably like the guy is lying, he doesn't want to come. But just in any case, if you finish your job, your project, if you have time, or if you change your mind, come on over. Come on over. You're welcome to come. It'll be fun for you to meet all the neighbors. Thanks. By the way, I've been meaning to talk to you. I had the intention, I was planning on talking to you. I hope my dog's barking doesn't bother you, doesn't annoy you. To drive somebody nuts, going crazy, it's very frustrated, very angry. So it's quite sarcastic here. I'm talking about the dog barking all day long, and they're all talking, we're gonna have some barbecue burgers and dogs on Saturday. You see, she's using the preposition now. Enjoy by our house to visit anytime. So tip number 3, when people are trying to be friendly, they may ask you to drop by anytime. Don't believe it. This is a way of being friendly, but most people don't like unexpected visitors to drop by. It's always a good idea to call first and ask if the person is busy. If you're invited to a party or barbecue, it's polite to bring something before you go. You can ask, what can I bring? Even though the host is going to tell you nothing, bring something. It's very important. Even if the host says nothing, you should bring something. It can be a special food treat from your culture or some flowers. Other kinds of gifts are not usually given. Yeah, you can provide something as well. Barbecue, also called a cookout, quite rare. An outside party where food is cooked on a grill. Barking, I don't know what it means, a block the area from street to street. To change your mind, driving somebody nuts or going crazy. To drop by, to go to someone's house without an invitation. People host. You are a guest when you're invited to a party, and when you organize a party at your house, you are the host. Lots of many meaning to do something is like intending or planning to do something. Next door, the apartment or house right next to yours. Suburbs, neighborhood, just outside the city, while you think something is very important. Yards, small gardens around houses. In fact, many neighborhoods have a block party during the summer. All the neighbors bring some food and drink to share, and everyone has a great time. It's not common. It depends where you live, but it's not really common. Next time we'll go through those crazy kids. Okay. I think we can just stop here. We'll continue this book because I think it's quite important. Let me know if you can open it. If you cannot, we'll just improvise. We'll keep using it. I'll share my screen, and we'll find a solution. Okay. You have a beautiful day or a beautiful night, and I'll talk to you very soon. Bye bye.